For 10 years, Power BI expert told you the same thing. Use import mode, DirectQuery only when forced. Last Sunday, that advice changed. Chris Webb, who works on Fabric CAD team at Microsoft, published a public reversal. For large enterprise projects, DirectQuery Composite Model is the best choice. Not the last resort, the best. In the next few minutes, the math behind the reversal, the FinOps arbitrage most teams haven't seen, the BigQuery disaster that you should never let happen, and the 4-question decision test that I use with the CDOs. If you are over here for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon, and also join us to support us and to get the latest updates and the contents from us. Now, over here, one thing I would like to highlight that Chris Webb is an amazing person. I have learned his all the blogs as well as Marco Russo from the SQL BI. So please do check all the links in the description section before making your mind and before making your choices. Over here, nothing is personal. I'm sharing my own views that may help you out to challenge your beliefs so far and how to make the right decision when it comes to import versus direct query. For a decade, Marco Russo summed it up. Use import mode unless you really have a good reason to use direct query. And even then, you are probably wrong. The reasoning was sound. WordPack, the engine behind import mode, is extremely fast. Direct query was hard to tune. The performance gap was real and consistent. Even when Direct Lake arrived in Microsoft Fabric, the advice didn't change. 3 things have been shifted in the last 12 months. The Fabric warehouse engine has matured dramatically. GPU acceleration is landing, and the CU smoothing economics inside the Fabric capacity create a structural arbitrage that didn't exist before. These 3 together flip the equation, but only for the specific loads. The reversal isn't universal. It's a precise architectural pattern with precise disqualifying conditions. Let me walk you through both. Here is the new rule. 4 conditions, all true at the same time. Number 1, your whole project is on Microsoft Fabric capacities. 2, your data lies either in the Fabric Lakehouse or Fabric Warehouse. 3, you hit at least one of the volume triggers. Fact tables, roughly about 2 billion rows. Dimensions tables, roughly about more than 2 million rows. Or distinct count measures on columns with more than 2 million unique values. And number 4, you are willing to design a composite model. The composite recipe is specific. Fact tables are in direct query mode against the data warehouse or SQL endpoint. Dimension tables in dual mode, which let them swap between import mode and direct query as the engine decides. And aggregation tables, either import or direct query, that absorbs most of the query traffic before it ever hits the fact tables. When the 4 conditions met, then this mode is as fast as your import mode and often faster because aggregation short circuit large scans and because the warehouse is now genuinely competitive on distinct counts and concurrency. When the 4 conditions don't hold, and they don't for most of projects, stay with import or directly. The Fabric warehouse engine, which also powers SQL endpoints of a lakehouse, has improved more in the last 12 months than in the last 3 years. It's already faster than WordPack at distinct counts. The engineering team has the architectural advantage on concurrency about 5 or 10 simultaneous users. GPU acceleration is coming through public preview, and the native aggregation works in direct query mode, not in import mode. For enterprises with month-end query burst, regulatory reporting cycle, or analyst populations above 100 concurrent users, these aren't just theoretical advantages. They are measurable in observable workloads. But none of this is the most important reason to choose DirectQuery in 2026. The most important reason isn't the engine, it is the accounting. Here's the part most of the BI teams haven't internalized yet. In Fabric, every operation is categorized as either interactive or background. Interactive operations are smooth over a window of between 5 to 64 minutes, while background operations are smooth only within a window of 24 hours. DEX queries against import and direct lake models are interactive. SQL queries generated by DirectQuery against the warehouse are background. Same business question, different effective CU consumption during peak period. For a tenant that peaks hard during the month end, this is the reason behind hitting throttling limit at the month end and not hitting them, which is the difference between staying on your current SKU and scaling up to the next one. I have run this math with different clients in the first half of 2026. Average capacity saving from migrating the largest workload to a composite model with the DirectQuery fact tables, 18 to 30% of monthly Fabric spend. For an F128 tenant or F128 SKU where you pay thousands of euros, that's going to save a significant amount of money. Even it's gonna cost you 10,000 per month, then you can calculate it yourself. And when you are gonna count this on per tenant or per capacity, the same kind of saving, and when you are gonna check it annually, it's a huge saving which can go in hundreds of thousands. It pays for the architectural rework in a quarter. This is not a Microsoft engineering choice. It is a Microsoft accounting choice. And accounting choices are still the real economics. And here's a 4-question test that now I run with the CDOs before they commit to a composite model design. Question number 1. Is your data foundation 100% on Microsoft Fabric, Lakehouse, or Warehouse SQL endpoints? If anything is not there, then please don't go there. Number 2, do you cross at least one of the volume thresholds? That means if you have more than billion rows in your fact table and more than million rows in your dimension tables. Number 3, do you have access to all 3 expert skill sets in your team? That is, again, import tuning, DirectQuery optimization, as well as SQL expertise on your warehouse. Number 4, have you modeled the CU smoothing economics in concrete euros for your specific workloads, not in theory, with your actual peak patterns? If you haven't, the financial case is hypothetical, not real. If all 4 questions answers is yes, then DirectQuery Composite Model is your best option. If your answer is no, stay with import or direct link. The DirectQuery reversal isn't a vendor announcement. It's a structural shift in how the FinOps math works inside Fabric capacity. For a deeper review across your Microsoft Fabric estate, including a concrete CU smoothing analysis for your top workloads, that's what we do at Nuvica. Link is in the description. Credit where it is due. The reversal was first articulated publicly by Chris Wack on the Fabric Cat team. His post link is in the description. My role here is to elevate the math to CDO altitude and the independent voice that says what someone inside Microsoft can say. The DirectQuery reversal is real. The FinOps math is real. The tenant risk is real. Get the 4 questions test right, and then you can save up to 20% cost on your capacities. Get it wrong, and you will blow a BigQuery quota in just 5 minutes. I'm Ajay, this is BI Consulting Pro. See you in our next video.